our particular class. So you just want to go ahead and start up SketchUp. You'll see a screen like this, and you want to make sure you select a template. So SketchUp is a free piece of software you can download online if you don't have it on your computer. And we want to make sure that we're picking the right template. There's a whole bunch of them if you look here. And the one that we want to make sure we select is this one that says woodworking inches. So you want to click on that one and then just hit start using SketchUp. You'll get a screen like this, and it's basically set up in three-dimensional space with like an axis on it, right? So an X, Y, and Z axis. So what we want to do is we want to make sure we're snapping some guides so that we know how big or small we can work. It's impossible to tell. You could be working at 6 feet or at a half an inch. So we want to make sure we kind of know how big we're going. So up here you see these are all the toolbars that we'll be using for SketchUp. What you want to do is you want to grab the one that looks like a tape measure here. So you grab that guy, and then you grab this green axis and just pull it out, and you can just kind of let it go anywhere. And over here we're going to type in, just fill in where it says length. We're just going to type in 4, which is going to give us a 4-inch guide, which you can see is like tiny on the screen, but if I zoom in on it, it will help me kind of tell what's going on and make it a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the red axis. I'm just going to pull a guide back like this, go down here and type in 4 inches. And now I know that the workspace I want to work in is within this cube right here. And so I'm going to make sure that I am being careful about not letting anything get outside of that 4-inch cube. So we kind of have a 4 by 4 by 4-inch cube. You have to just kind of imagine you have a 4-inch top on this thing. And so this little space right here in the middle is what we're going to work with. So if I want to kind of center that, I can do this to zoom in. You just kind of scroll forward on your mouse pad. And so this will give us our space that we can build stuff in. So for the next video, I will show you how to go ahead and build some really simplified objects. But what we probably want to do first is let's just save this. Let's go to File, Save As, pick a spot someplace in your folder file structure, and then just give it a name. I'm going to call this Test 6, I think it is. So Test 6, no, Test 7. So I have all these files in my folder, and it'll save it as a SketchUp model, and then you can always open it up and work with it later.